giving a clear indication that the University of Johannesburg has now decided to join the strike action that we've seen over the past couple of weeks. You would recall that UJ had been on recess and reopened today. So after several consultations, we understand now that the University of Johannesburg students there are also now going to embark on the national shutdown. Let's see if we can't speak to some of the students who are here as well. If we could move towards this direction to see if we can speak to some of the student leadership who now say they simply cannot ignore that the fees in South Africa at this point are what South African students cannot afford. Let's chat to some of these students now, Baba. Thank you very much for your time. We just want to find out, what has the University of Johannesburg resolved? Are you now officially joining the protest?
I won't really speak on behalf of University of Johannesburg. I will speak on behalf of these students who are here, who have mandated me as their chairperson to lead them on this particular movement. Right now, our issue is one and still simple. It hasn't changed. All we want is free quality education. This is why all these people are here. These things of fees are increasing, they're being reduced or whatsoever. That's not what we want, actually. What we want is simple as one: free education in our lifetime. We are not bored. And what I'm going to say on behalf of Soweto campus, there is nothing that is going to happen until we get the response of 0% and free quality education in our lifetime.
So what does this mean? A complete shutdown of UJ Soweto campus?
This is a complete shutdown of University of Johannesburg Soweto campus. There's nothing else. We are just shutting down the campus. There's no campus without these people. So these are the people who are deciding that today they want to be here and do this thing.
So we've seen the other universities and the continued shutdown that's taking place. Is the University of Johannesburg, I know there have been consultations with Wits University student leaders as well. Are you now going to join Wits University students in a mass action?
The call is one. It's a national call. They can do whatsoever they do there at Wits. We won't really leave our campus and go to other campuses. All we will do is one. We'll always be here each and every day until we get responses. We are with them by souls. We are with them, actually. Yeah.
There have been some concerns about the academic year. I know that exams are upcoming. Are there any plans to put in place at the UJ's Soweto campus to ensure that perhaps studies continue as we've seen at other universities?
Actually, as we are striking, we still have our books with us. We still have access to ULink. We are academians ourselves. We strike during the day. Nothing will happen. And then late, we move to our classes. We start. That's what we do as academic leaders.
All right, let's chat to one of the other leaders as well. Baba, I see right now it's a complete shutdown here at the University of Johannesburg's Soweto campus. What are your demands? I'm sure they're none different to what the other students are calling for.
Well, look, I mean, the basic one, which I think is the fundamental question which all universities are grappling with. We don't want fee increments or what, not protesting for increments. We want free education. So we don't want free education as a matter of next year commissions and all that. We want free education now. So we have a list of demands, of course. Which one of them, the focal one, the departing one, is free education now. And also, we are saying that our suspended comrades, part of the Fees Must Fall movement last year, all comrades that are part of the Rose Must Fall movement and the ones that led protests last year are currently expelled. Others are interdicted and all these other things. So what we're saying is that essentially what we're saying is that we want them back at school. We also are saying that workers outsourcing should fall. We don't want outsourcing anymore, and it must not be a matter of commissions or whatever the case may be. It must be clean. We don't want outsourcing now. So we have decided to come together as students because, I mean, look, we are tired of being led by people there. We're starting it in Soweto. Hopefully it's going to gain momentum, but the plan is to make sure that the rest of Soweto shuts down in the call for free education. We're taking it to the streets, we're taking it to communities, we're taking it to churches. Each and everyone must be mobilized behind the idea of what it means to get free education for the black child. So that's essentially why we're here. That's essentially why we're here. We've joined the national call. It was not a matter of us wanting to join or not. It's a matter of, it's a national call. Every student that you see here is rallied behind the call of free education now, and that's our stance.
Well, thank you very much there for your time. Well, official here from the University of Johannesburg Soweto campus, a complete shutdown. These students are saying they've now joined the action, so it certainly seems that the march itself is intensifying as more of these universities join the Fees Must Fall protest and the call for free education now. These students are saying they will be on the streets every single day, and this university, according to them, they say needs to shut down all other academic activities, as we've seen with the other universities around the country.
Thank you so much to our reporter on the scene there. That is Chriselda Lewis. She is live to us from the UJ Soweto campus. And of course, as you've just seen, that the students are calling for a complete shutdown of the institution.